Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm a junior at MIT, and during the time that I've filmed my Life at MIT video series on YouTube, I've received a lot of questions from viewers as to how to get into MIT. So I'm going to answer all the questions at once with one video, and hopefully that will address your queries. So the first thing I want to say is that I am in no way associated with MIT's Office of Admissions. I'm giving advice based on what I have seen and based on statistics that are publicly available. I if you follow my advice and you don't get in, I'm sorry. But hopefully you will. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. So we'll start with the statistics. There are 17,000 for the class of 2015. There were 17,909 applicants. 1742 were admitted, which is an admission rate of 9.7%. For some of you might have noted that in recent years, MIT's acceptance rate has been going down. The reason for this is not that MIT is accepting fewer students, but that more students are applying. We have been admitting about the same number, maybe a little bit more students, and that's why that rate has been going down over the years. 1,125 of those students decided to actually attend. 45% of them were women, 24% were underrepresented minorities, including African American, Hispanic, and Native American. 10% were international from 65 different foreign countries. 34% did not have their primary language as English. There were 55 different languages, actually. 14% were first-generation college attendees. And now this is what is really relevant, is a lot of you have been asking, SAT scores. What should I get on my SATs? So the mean for the math SAT is 762. That range for that is between 740 and 800. So for writing, the mean is 711, and that varies between, the range was between 690 and 780. The range for critical reading was between 680 and 780. So basically, you do want to do well on your SAT tests. Regarding subject tests, for the SAT math subject test, the range for that was between 750 and 800. And the range for your science subject test was between 720 and 800. For SAT math, between 34 and 36. That was ACT. For ACT math, it's between 34 and 36. ACT English, between 32 and 35. And ACT Composite, between 32 and 35. So you do want to do well on all of these exams. There are more analyses of the different tests and the distributions, which I have put links to in the description for this video, so feel free to check those out. A few more statistics. 42% of admitted students were high school valedictorians, and 90% of them were in the top 5% of their high school class. 31% also founded an organization while in high school. So those are the numbers. And again, they're linked to in the video, so you can read those. You can find those without watching this video. So what I'm hoping to do too is add a little personal touch to this, in that if you have an interview, you should absolutely do the interview. Interview and essays are really important, because until you do that, you're just a set of numbers. Most students who apply at MIT are going to have excellent test scores. They're going to have taken all the hardest classes, and they're going to have done well in them. They're going to have been involved in a lot of things. So what you want to do is you want to use the interview and the essays as an opportunity to really let who you are come through, and let the Office of Admissions see that. Students who, or individuals who don't go to MIT, a lot of them just label students at MIT as, oh, they're smart nerds, whatever. In my time here, and I'm a junior, so I've lived here for 2 years, and I'm involved in a lot of different parts of the campus. I've interacted with a lot of different students. they, I would not call them nerds. I would say that they're passionate about whatever it is that they do, not just in academics, but in anything. They work hard, they play hard, everything they give 100% of their effort to. Um, so in high school, you definitely want to do the baseline. You definitely want to take all the hardest classes you can, as many APs and IBs as you can. You want to do well in the SATs and the ACTs. Um, and if your school doesn't offer a lot of these classes, that's okay, because MIT will look at that when taking your application into consideration. I mean, if your school offers, you know, 50 different AP classes and you take 2, versus someone whose school doesn't offer any APs, but they take all of the most advanced non-AP classes, I'd say the student who take all the non-advanced classes because they didn't have AP scores, AP tests classes, would stand a better chance, because it shows that you are putting forth your greatest effort. Effort and passion are the two things that you want to communicate. A really important thing that I think a lot of students do is that you should not use essays and the interview to try to communicate what you think the Office of Admissions wants to hear or wants to see. Don't do that. You want them to see who you are and communicate what it is that sets you apart from all those other students who have the same SAT scores as you, who have the same AP scores as you, who are also number one in their class. You gotta create opportunities for yourself in high school. Create opportunities for you to set yourself apart from other people. Stand out and excel and give 100% in everything you do, both athletics, extracurriculars, volunteer, academics, whatever it is you choose to do it with a passion, do it with 100%. Also, do not do a bunch of activities only because you're trying to pack your resume. Do the things that you care about and do them exceptionally well and with an exceptional amount of passion and dedication. If you do a whole bunch of things, even if you do well at them, it is often very apparent as to how much you actually care about different things that you do. If you're only interested in a few different groups, only participate in those groups and then give those groups everything you have. If you're interested in a lot, great, do a lot of groups, but give those everything you have. You always want to put forth all your effort, and you want to be authentic. You want to be who you are. You don't want to be who you think the Office of Admissions wants to see, because they want to see you. They don't want to see some, stereotypical, I do well at everything, and you should accept me to MIT because I'm like everyone else who's applying. No, you want to set yourself apart. So, again, I'm not associated with the Office of Admissions in any capacity. I hope that this video helps. I hope that anyone who watches this gives it a shot and applies to MIT. I'm from a very small town, small high school of like 450 students. And if I can do it, any of you guys can do it. So thanks for watching, and I hope that my advice helps you out. Again, passion, authenticity, effort. You don't hear me, the baseline is you gotta, do well on your tests and all that stuff, but that's memorization, it's studying, anyone can do that. It's the authenticity and the effort and the passion that will set you apart, and that's what you want to aim for. So good luck, and I hope to see you maybe, if you apply and you get in, maybe I'll see you on campus. Until then, good luck.